Yes, people, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all well and you're all still staying safe in these times. Hopefully quarantine hasn't bored you too much yet and you're just doing things that you enjoy and keeping busy and you haven't lost the plot yet. That's the main goal. But anyway, another video. I thought I'd keep myself busy and provide you some more content. So within this video, I'd like to give you some top tips on things that I personally wish I knew when I first started training. And if I did know them, I would be so much further ahead with my physique and where I would like to be if I did know them. So hopefully I can give it to you guys, you girls, you can implement some of these things if you didn't know. And even if you're just starting training, you have all the information that you need. Hopefully declutter some myths, provide you with some good information. We'll get into a pool session and then I'm just gonna feed you a load of top tips and things I wish I personally knew. I hope this video as well looks better because I spent a few hours yesterday going into the camera settings that I have and actually trying to make the quality better because I've been watching them and got a good camera, but the quality looks like I'm recording it on a, I don't know, not a good camera. So let's hope this is better. If it is, happy days. If it's not, then what I just said was a waste of time. But anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and hopefully I can provide you with some good content today. Let's get it. My first tip that I would like to give you lot will be start tracking your food. I'm not saying for the next 50 years of your life track food every day, but what I'm saying is start by tracking what you currently eat and have a look at the calories that you're currently eating and the macronutrients that you're eating. And one thing that I personally found out whilst doing this was I was under eating protein massively. So we know that to build muscle, we are looking really for around about 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per 1 pound of body weight. So if you're a 180 pound individual, let's hit the middle mark, 180 grams of protein. For me personally, when I look back, I was literally eating between like 95 and 110 grams of protein a day. So my macronutrients for the first 4 years of my training was not where it needed to be. So my first tip to you lot would be start tracking your food, do it for what you currently eat and see where your macronutrients are, work out what your current goals are and then adapt, make a plan that suits you and fits well for you and then track again for, I don't know, 2 to 4 weeks, know where you're at, make sure you're going in the right direction and then you don't have to track again. It's as simple as that. Second tip will be progressive overload. And what I mean by that is progressively getting stronger over time. So if you went to the gym and you were just benching 60 kilos for the next 20 years, you're not sending any signals to your muscles to get bigger, to get stronger because of you're doing the same thing. Our bodies are they're lazy in their own little way. They'll only do as much as they have to. So you have to give them a reason to grow. So get progressively stronger. So the main, or what most people think, is adding weight, which is, yeah, a great variable, but you can also add reps, you can add sets, you can have more volume to the weekly training, bring down your rest time. So yeah, there's a few ways there of progressively getting stronger and progressively overloading. So that will be my second tip to you. Let's jump back into this workout and I'll come back with my third. So moving on to the third tip, which relates to the second tip, and that will be move away from the bro split as such. So rather than training each body part once a week, so you have like chest Monday, Tuesday back, rest, Wednesday legs, etc. Start looking to implement and train everything twice a week. So myself, I do push, pull, legs, rest, push, pull, legs, rest, rinse and repeat that. Or you could do upper, lower, rest, push-pull legs. So look at training everything twice a week, get more frequency in. So that would be my third tip to you. Let's get into it, let's get into the next exercise and we'll be back then with the fourth tip. So now moving on to the fourth tip, which still kind of relates to the second and third tip. This would be do a program that suits you. So, and something that you can follow for the foreseeable future. So maybe it might be that you do enjoy the bro split and you don't like training everything twice a week, but you know you could keep to that. So if that's what's gonna work best for yourself, then stick to that. Find this program that suits you and fits best for you. Maybe you wanna get in and out of the gym quick. You don't wanna be in there for a long period of time. Find the best one for you and one that you can stick to for a long period of time. So that would be my fourth tip to you. We're moving on now to the biceps and then I'll get with another tip, for tip number 5. So I'll see you in a hot minute. So moving on now to our fifth tip, and that will be don't switch up your training too often, especially if you're looking to add size, get stronger and add more muscle mass. You wanna get a notepad, get a pen and paper, whatever you wanna do, or go on your notes, or you can download a app, I believe it's called Rep Count, and log your lifts, log what you're doing, and then over that period of time, you can see yourself getting stronger, and that means you're gonna be adding muscle mass if the other variables are all in place. So that would be my fifth tip to you. Don't switch up too often. Let's move on to our last exercise, which is going to be just a standing curl. So now moving on to the sixth tip, and the sixth tip will be, and I really do wish I knew this when I was younger, is meal timing. It's not that relevant if your goal is primarily body composition. Your goal is just to look a certain way. Meal timing is not important at all. It's all about the calories, the macros for the whole entire day and what you take in. You haven't got to get a protein shake, you haven't got to get that protein in straight after training for that anabolic window, etc. It's a bit of a myth really. But then again, if your goal is not that and it is to like be in that top % of an athlete and you're really looking to optimize yourself and push the bracket, then yeah, you can get a bit deeper into it. You can talk about pre, post, we can get deep into a lot of things. The all in all actual calorie balance throughout the day is what you need to focus on for body composition. But anyway, while we're here, we will now jump into the seventh tip. And the seventh tip will be patient and be consistent, because that is the key to this. Whatever route you go down in anything in life, you know you've got to be patient. You have to be consistent to become the better version of that, to get better and to grow as anything. So yeah, just be patient, be consistent, enjoy the process, and yeah, you'll get there eventually. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. If you did like this video and you could take something away, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe. And a nil tank time. Take it steady.